I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
Alright, welcome back everyone. I am the Dungeon Master and this is Doomsday Aftermath. We are rejoining the party, most of the party today, as they have arrived in deep space where the Blue Lantern Corps and the Blue Lantern Corps is presently defending themselves. As you look around, you can see that they are being assaulted by Superman robots. This is either Eradicator or you don't really know. Like you don't know who could be controlling the Superman robots, but I'm gonna pull up this image real quick. And so you see the giant blue lantern, and although this image obviously depicts them as being like on some planet, that's not where the fighting is taking place. They are up in space where the superbots are using their energy blasts to try and penetrate the Blue Lantern Corps' walls.
And Deep Knight, sort of like seeing this, sort of makes a very angry face and says, "This won't stand." And he looks to Celia and Great King Rat and says, "Shall we go teach them a lesson?"
Great King Rat's not there. He's got no way to breathe in space right now.
Yeah, you got a tremor with you.
Oh, sorry. My mistake, sorry.
You're fine.
Shall we go teach them, Tremor? And Sylvia is also there.
Correct.
Yes, they are still riding on your back.
And how do they respond?
They nod.
From your
And
back
Deep
where you
Knight,
can't see.
Yes, that is actually how that works. From your back where you can't see it.
Deep Knight says, "I assume that is a yes from from Scylla," and he charges in.
What about from Tremor?
Oh, right.
I said sure.
Oh, you might not have come through. You're coming through now though, so we're good.
Nice.
Uh Also, I was gonna say he just gives you the stone face. But
And so Deep Knight, sort of like using his powers of hope, becomes a swordfish
Okay.
and charges in a
Yeah.
way of like piercing motion of like stabbing these robot supermen.
So you guys can go ahead and roll initiative. Oh no. Don't worry, Scylla, I'll fix you.
Why is it 30?
Why is what 30?
Scylla is a speedster. They
Oh,
just have natively ridiculous initiative rolls.
wow.
Because they have 16 from their speedster ability, 4 from an advantage, and then an agility of 10. Also, whose token art is that?
That is the enemy's art, but now I can't find you.
Ah, that's
Oh,
bizarre.
there you are.
Thank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm going to bounce for a split second. I have to say something. Another call. Be right back in a few seconds.
Okay. I'm
Hey,
just getting everybody on the quote unquote map.
DM, when you have a second, can you make an editable sheet so I can get all those rollables ready?
Do a what now?
For the Neo Wen.
What do I need to do?
Have a sheet for me to edit?
Oh, you just have to go create another character sheet. You can just do
Oh,
that.
I forgot we did that. I thought it was something you needed to do.
No.
My bad.
Yep. I mean, I'm happy to help with whatever you need. I was like, do a what now? All right. So as soon as Scylla is back, we will begin with what she does as you guys are taking on the super bots that are attacking. Now, obviously, there's dozens and dozens of these super bots, and the other Blue Lanterns are doing their thing too. So it's not just you guys versus just these super bots, but the rest of the battle will be handled more off screen.
So, yeah. Is the combat setup entirely done?
Yeah, you guys lost already though.
Oh, okay.
So you're all dead. So, yeah, Scylla, it is your turn whenever you are ready to take your action. The spacing and all of that is going to be way less important for this because we're like in outer space dealing with beings that can move at the speed of light and everything. So, like, just assume that everybody.
God damn it, Rocky. All right.
But you guys have to take them in order, like playing billiards.
So we have to do this one at a time?
No, but yes, you can't just attack all of them at once. There is a whole bunch of them all spread out.
Okay, because, like, Scylla theoretically could make giant sweeping melee attacks in wide areas. So, like if the map was supposed to be representative.
Hundreds of miles or
Not hundreds of miles, I mean conventionally wide areas. That's why I was about to ask, because if the map was representative, she could hit all of them with a single sword stroke.
Oh, yeah. No. This is, as you can see from the fact that it's a background image, not an actual map dictating like where the terrain is. It's just to give you guys the idea of what the Blue Lantern Corps, looks like, and what the Blue Lantern Corps looks like, and how they're all, fighting to protect this core. So yeah, if you're making a melee attack, one at a time.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah. That being the case, then, well, I'm gonna probe their defenses by just making an attack. So let's see if this works. Wow, okay. Hard to hit. That's obnoxious.
Well, they're harder to hit than your weak attack. You know that's a below average attack that you made.
Yes, I have to say, though, that, like, this is a power level compliant attack up to the maximum, weighted more into accuracy than damage. Plus 15's a high roll. Anyway.
True.
So, like, if it were a more evenly split attack, that would essentially be an average roll.
Yeah, but
anyway, what was that Titan crash? Yes, I know 8 on the die is a thing. I'm just saying it's at plus 15 to hit. Power level, what it is.
True.
If the attack were evenly split between attack and damage, that would have been an average attack.
Fair enough.
So this means that they're, at the very minimum, have the defense against this type of attack is, a fair smidge higher than, like, slightly obnoxious.
Remember though, they're like glass cannons. They're really hard to hit, but they're not that tough.
Okay. Anyway, so that will cover me for now. I hope these dudes don't all suddenly, come in to add their spoonful of fistios.
Oh, I definitely am.
What? I can't hit them all, but they can hit us all at once?
Well, no, not all, but like I can have a couple of them come team up on you.
Oh, okay.
Not like all of them. Okay. So to clarify what I meant about that toughness, they only need to be damaged once. They're minions, but you know, it's not going to be easy.
Oh my fucking god.
So we are going to attack. There's 3 of you and 7 of us. So I super bot punch you, incapacitating you as I knock you out.
Oh!
Wow.
Did you add your toughness for your lantern ring? Yeah, we did that already, right? Yeah. That's why
+7?
yeah. That's why it's so high. You just rolled a natural 1. Yeah. Ouch. Well, maybe somebody with you can do something about that. I hope so. Because you guys just drew the short straw of getting 3 each now.
Oh god. Roll lame.
Oh, I miss.
Ugh.
Extra effort. No, I'm kidding.
Fucking no.
That'd be so mean. They all extra effort. Ooh, you're
What?
easy sauce to hit.
No, I'm not. My parry bonus is +20.
No, tremor.
Oh, I thought you were hitting me. Fuck.
I stagger you. Wait, versus 34. Is that right? Yeah, I guess that's right. Hold on. That's still too high. It's too high by 3. Would that unstagger you, Tremor? Would 3 tip the scales for you there, Tremor? 31 would be a failure by 3. No, you're still staggered.
Well, but it should tip it some way because that's a failure by 12 down to a failure by 9.
Right. So it goes down to 2 degrees, which is dazed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So healthy but dazed condition.
Yes. In fact, if you can set that, that'd be great. Otherwise, I'll get
Yeah,
to it.
I can't do the condition, but I set myself back to healthy.
Okay, cool.
First the snakes, then the rock, now the superbots.
I also don't think Deep Knight's knocked out then.
I will double check that.
Is a 34 down to a 31 is a failure. So I think he's staggered.
Scylla rolls a natural 20 on toughness and is still staggered.
Yeah, I am a trifle miffed that they got that attack through anyway.
I think this is where we die.
And yep, that is staggered for Deep Knight. You are correct.
I am annoyed. I'm pretty sure that only gets through my parry defense by 1, too. If he had rolled lower, I'd have been fine. Because I'm sure you've noticed Scylla is an all defense stats, 0 toughness build, the opposite of Tremor.
What do you mean the opposite of Tremor? My parry and toughness are on the same level.
Like, they are? I thought you had, like, maximum toughness and nothing and anything else.
No, that's
19.
that's the fucking god Tremor can summon.
Tremor can summon a god?
Yeah,
you did that once.
19. No effect.
And Deep Knight's just rolling with the punches. Metaphorically. And literally.
Hey. Boom. You're more dazed. Hey, you're easy to hit.
that just meets the like required to hit.
Take that. That's like all the days of our lives. You've been dazed by all 3 of the super bots that came up and dazed you. Deep Knight, I was incorrect earlier, and you are not incapacitated, but rather staggered as the superbot like cracks your jaw and causes you to have to do that hero thing where you like spit out some blood and get ready to continue fighting with your battle damage.
Yes. And is it possible to enhance an attack with my my Hope Lantern power? Like add a modifier?
What do you want to do?
I want to use the sword.
And what do you want to do?
Slash one of the superbots.
Oh, you want to deal more damage? Is that it?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, the way that the light constructs work and everything is you can like make a bigger sword or something like that, and it would deal more damage, but it would all be based on the lantern blast attack power that is the standard lantern attack. Like no matter what you create with it, that's like the limits of the damage that it can do.
And where is that? Where?
That would be 1 second. Okay, so the Green Lantern power ring, which all the rings are like the same as far as, all of that goes.
With different activators.
Exactly. But anyway, you can create a force field that makes you impervious to damage, giving you protection 12, immunity 10, life support, force blast, range damage 20, etc., etc. And so I will just post this here. And yeah, that's all the Green Lantern rings powers, which is what you get, except for less green, more blue.
Yeah. So where did you add it?
I didn't add anything. I just dropped the picture of the thing in Discord.
Ah. So I would have to add a 20?
Yes. The damage is 20. The attack is still based off your attack.
Which is 9.
Yeah.
So a plus 20. So 29.
What? No. No, the damage is 20, period. It's your attack is what the attack is based off of. The damage is 20.
Ah. Then I'm gonna use the attack from Bubble Blast.
Go right ahead, sir.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Wait. I accidentally added something. Can I redo that?
You're going to have to fix those numbers, but you can't take back the miss, no.
Yeah, I accidentally added a modifier and I didn't mean
Yeah,
to.
no, I see that. You'll go ahead and get that fixed, but it doesn't change the die roll, which is still a miss.
And I can't do anything else.
Because you're staggered. Silly?
So, two bots have moved to engage me, right?
Yes.
So I could attack these two?
You can, yes.
Okay. Alright. I'm just making bulk rolls here on the hope that something sticks. Hey, that's pretty good. I kind of needed a crit. Let's see, it was against... Against who? one of them.
Yeah, it doesn't say. I don't think it especially matters, but yeah.
Hey! Got him.
Yep, and as was covered, these bots are basically minions, and so you're able to cut that one in half.
Yes. It's almost hard to pick out Scylla's sword strikes as a black streak is, against a black void. But the damage is obvious. Anyway.
Alright. Time to do something I haven't done in a little while.
Not be dazed.
Rocks fall. Hopefully we don't die. It's time for a landslide.
Hey, I like Fleetwood Mac as much as the next guy, but this is no time for music. Also, how are you causing a landslide here in outer space?
The bits of the rock suit just shoot off.
There you go. That'll work.
Yeah.
Creativity.
Yeah. I think this is just the, save or be damaged. Because Pocket Sand was the...
Yes. That seems like a lot of dice.
Because I'm able to hit all the bots.
Oh, no, not all of them. You guys are all spread out.
Oh.
Sorry.
Alright. Well... Superbot 2 still fucking dies. Nope,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't.
Oh,
That
not
was
2.
Superbot 7.
Oh,
That was the other Scylla one.
damn.
All the other ones live.
Damn.
If Tremor dies, I'm gonna just hop off and sleep because I only got 3 hours of sleep last night.
Oh, man, everybody's on no sleep. I also wasn't able to sleep, but it's because my body said I was fine, so, apparently I'm fine.
Well, I couldn't sleep because I had work.
Yeah,
Hey.
I also had work first thing in the morning.
Same thing. Same thing.
Oh no, you're dazed, Deep Night.
Yeah. Deep Night is dazed.
Oh, you are hard to hit, little one.
Yeah, that's what I said. Scylla is very hard to hit, but she has a toughness bonus of 0.
Oh. As the Superbot goes to attack you, Deep Night, you put your blue hope bubble up, and it just bursts around you like a bubble popping. Yeah, take that, Tremor. I'm gonna beat you down bit by bit. Deep Night, who is now dazed and still staggered.
He is still trying to fight the good fight.
It is hard to fight the good fight when you can't fight good due to getting knocked about in the fight.
God, that was almost a natural 20 too.
A natural 22.
That was almost a natural 20 as well.
Oh,
Scylla strikes this one with their sword, going to attempt to pierce them. It doesn't do anything but superficial damage, but the sword stays attached for the time being.
oh, nice. It's just kind of sticking through the robot, but you didn't get any important wires or moving parts, so it doesn't do anything.
Not yet, anyhow. Laceration has a special effect that will occur on its turn. Or the start of my next turn. One of these two. Double check. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
you
the
do
end of my
that.
turn.
Those rocks are coming back around. And hopefully they do something this time. They don't.
They do nothing.
Good news is I heal a bruise.
Hey. Take that, Deep Knight. Aw, you're really hard to hit.
Okay. Okay, it happens again at the end of my next turn, which is really awkward considering the way I described this.
Oh, that didn't add in my crit damage. What the hell? So that would be 9. That would be staggered. There you go. Deep Knight. The superbots are attacking in a pattern that you recognize, and you're able to use your blue lantern ring to shield yourself at the right times.
Huh. I should have expected the fact that they fight in our pattern.
They are robots.
Yeah. Deep Knight is doing the bubble blast. Ugh, it was almost a 20.
I saw that.
I feel like I need to increase the hit thing.
Yes.
Alright. Let's see if this works. Well, since the sword is accounted for, I guess I can just try and wallop it.
You may try.
I roll a 3. In any event, as I end my turn, I pull the sword back out, causing it to deal damage again. Or attempt to. Hey, it works!
And you finish off the superbots by you.
Yeah. Wait, I can... fuck. That cursed the end of my turn, so no matter what, I can't do anything with it.
Right. You went for the landslide again? Oh yeah, I see. Yeah. I just want to make sure that I know what's going on.
Yeah.
And superbots.
Woohoo. Ah.
Oh, you are incapacitated, Tremor.
All right.
This one tries to kill you.
That one's not with me,
What do you mean?
isn't it? Superbots 1, 2, and 3 that are. Nope. Cool. Cool.
And the attack damage. You are dying.
I am dying.
Deep Night.
It's a lantern ring, buddy.
I'm trying.
No, the healing.
What?
Blues and pinks have the healing ability.
Where do I do that?
You can just target Tremor with your ring, not actually on the fantasy grounds, but you can just target Tremor with your ring and remove one condition, which would be the dying condition.
Deep Knight, sort of seeing Tremor sort of on the cusp of dying, uses his blue lantern powers to remove that status.
So, Tremor, you are now staggered.
Yeah.
Isn't he gonna roll?
He doesn't have to roll. He has a
Hey.
he has a blue lantern ring.
Oh, so it's like a special version of the healing power?
Yes.
Okay. Scylla is going to wrap two of their invisible force tendrils around the nearby bot corpses and fling them at incredible speeds in the opposite direction to force themselves towards Tremor like a bullet.
Okay.
And ideally, they can just kind of stick to Tremor's back.
Tremor, there's Klingons on the starboard bow.
Anyway, now I roll this, which is at a +1. No, it's. Is that correct? I must have made this calculation. Anyway, against DC 10. So that's 2 degrees of success, right?
Against DC 10, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me check what modifiers I have for that. It has healing, stabilizing, action. Okay, so yeah, you can remove two fucking things because it's a heal. Scylla runs over and heals you.
Alright, so I go to healthy and I remove a bruise.
Are you mucking about in my sheet?
No.
Oh, it's like everything's like shifting around and moving without me doing anything.
Don't worry about it.
You're mucking around in my sheet, aren't you? Okay, I end my turn.
Cool, my healing ticks, so I heal another bruise. And then I'm gonna just try to fucking punch this robot, because nothing else is working. No, I'm not gonna punch this robot. Nothing is working.
You know how this goes by now, guys. Punchy, punchy.
I don't enjoy this.
Oh, you know their pattern, and although they can still get through just through sheer force, it ain't easy.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like those weird pet.
get down, rock boy. We're gonna pummel you into gravel. Yeah, take that. These robots are just communicating in like attack alpha pattern niner, you know.
Deep Knight's keeping him alive with his blue ring power.
You sure you don't want to take care of the bots that are trying to kill you?
It's important that I keep my friends alive.
That's true, and if you keep Tremor alive, then Scylla can focus on taking out the bots.
Yeah. So yeah, remove the dying. He's back to staggered.
Back to staggered. Okay.
I should never have been dying in the first place.
I was killing you.
Uh, yeah, but I got Die Hard.
Oh, sorry.
You want to kill me, you gotta fucking do it right.
What does Die Hard do again?
Auto stabilize when dying. So the moment they knock me to dying, I automatically go back to incapacitated.
Ah. Okay, well, he can still only heal you to staggered anyway, so.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I have a feat for this.
Wait, how are they supposed to kill you then?
Bruises.
Oh.
So they have to stack damage to the point where you just go straight to dead?
Yeah.
Fucking wow.
Yeah, we'll just beat
I
you down
think
proper.
I think that's how it works.
That's basically got to be the way it works. Oops, I did that the opposite of the way. The crit is supposed to increase the DC, not reduce it.
Mm-hmm.
But against the enhanced DC, they still would have beat it by 2.
Haha. Bow to our superior robotness.
Oh, I automatically stabilize at the start of my turn.
Oh, at the start of your turn. That's why. Yeah.
Anyway, gonna punch a robot. Punch. Anyway, not gonna punch a robot.
Deep Knight is incapacitated. which is better than decapitated.
And of course, I have the undying feature too.
So at the start of your turn, you'll stabilize if you go to dying.
Yep. Deep Knights just was trying to help keep Tremor alive, and also allowing him to actually do an attack.
Deep Knight is dying as the Superbots try to beat him to death.
I see. That sucks.
Indeed.
Tremor is incapacitated. Deep Knight, you are no longer dying, but you are staggered.
Yep. And Deep Knight is sick of all these here bots, and keeps bubble blasting. I really need to add some more to my attacks.
Who you
All
gonna
right.
call?
Some of these idiots. All right. One's a normal hit. One's a critical hit. Hey, I got 2.
Oh my god.
Ah! You missed!
You miss an unconscious fish.
Celia. Deep Knight and Tremor are the distraction, and Celia's the killing blow.
I'm unconscious.
Yep, you are unconscious. Hey, Addy, are you saying anything?
What?
Has anyone heard Atarakis? Because I can't hear him.
Not in a while, yeah.
Nah.
Maybe he's focused on all this stuff?
Yeah, no, we can't hear you over Discord.
Test.
Oh, you're coming
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Batteries died.
I figured it might have been something like that. Okay, we're green. We're green.
Sorry about that. I had to go find batteries and get them working.
It was only a momentary injunction.
It was my keyboard batteries too, so like I couldn't even type anything.
Oh god, everything died all at once. What the fuck?
Well, just the keyboard, but like that's my push to talk, so I can't talk, and then I can't type anything. So anyway,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
this is for all the marbles, Deep Knight. This one tries to kill you.
Please don't work.
No, 19.
Oh boy.
This Superbot beats Deep Knight over and over with its fists until blood flies everywhere. Scylla and Tremor, well, Tremor's knocked out, but Scylla, you can see in the distance as the blue light around Deep Knight flickers and goes out as the Superbots continue to just beat him to death. What? I already attacked? That wasn't my attack?
Did he?
Yes. I attacked and missed.
Oh, never mind.
Get fucked.
I lost track of where I was in all of that.
Yeah, and also I have the dying status, which means I should be back to normal.
Now you
Ow.
are staggered.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't make you staggered, it makes you incapacitated. Right?
Yeah.
No, it's that.
Yes, staggered. Or yes, incapacitated, you're right. Otherwise that'd be too OP. You get knocked to dying and you just are automatically back up.
Hmm.
The light isn't faded just yet.
Not yet.
Well.
If you want to hold your turn, I wake up on my turn and I can just throw you at him.
But she wouldn't know that.
Also, Scylla has ridiculous Yonkers movement. They're gonna kick off of Tremor's body with their legs and just fling themselves to the other Superbots.
And send Tremor drifting into the endless void of space.
Well, to be fair, Scylla probably weighs like a thimble's full of gravel compared to Tremor's boulder.
Also, Tremor can fly in space and would wake up before he got very far at all.
Oh, I forget that you can just fucking magically fly.
Yeah. Like,
Right.
that was all just a joke anyway, but even if I was trying to do that, Tremor would be just fine.
Only... Let's see. Both hit. Both are just regular hits. I was getting real used to critting every round there.
Our Kryptonian armor is impervious to your attacks.
Scylla mentions, we would not have gotten to this point if that was true. Most illogical.
Shooting range.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys can all get to close enough, but you're staggered, so you can't move and attack. Oh, that's
Right.
why you're asking if they're within range. What's your range? Like, it's not miles, is it?
God, I don't remember how to do range for because it's close, but like that expands upon each
Oh, if it's
rank
close range, then like no way are they within
or
range.
like near whatever the
Yeah, yeah,
increments are.
yeah. If it's not long range, then no.
All right, then it ain't my turn.
We are going to finish this one and then kill you. No, that would be illogical. I should attack you. You're lucky us super bots have super programming that says that it's more advantageous to take out the attack. We should have been uploaded with the Vegeta protocols.
Always double tap.
All right, so you're back to staggered or incapacitated instead of dying, but you're still incapacitated.
Yeah.
You cannot even hit us. You can unmute yourself, and then maybe I'll let you spend your hero point.
Shush. Can I hear a point for a reroll?
Well, I guess
Thank.
since you're asking with your big boy voice.
Shut. You shoot. You shoot so hard. Hey, one of them's a good snogging hit.
Yeah. I guess that paid off a little bit.
Anything to keep the heat down. All right, now he actually just needs to die. If he rolls through it, that's going to be the suck part.
Nope.
Hey!
You take him out.
So Scylla is going to repeat, chanting mockingly, cannot hit.
So Tremor, I assume you moved within range on your last turn. How is it even? Come on. I attack you. No, 19. Oh, God. I wanted to. Oh, I did knock you out. Yes! Yes! Now I just have to knock out Tremor. Get over here, Rocky. Not Rocky, the
Do I wake up yet?
I'm just making fun of Tremor being covered in rocks. Nope. Tremor, you and the Superbot are alone in this sector.
I was going to say, at the top of my round, I regenerate off the damage.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Scylla has regeneration and immortality both bought up.
So you're not incapacitated, you're just staggered?
Yeah, and my one bruise falls off too. It should have fallen off a while ago.
Okay, go ahead. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna start beating on ye honky ass. That's what I'm gonna do.
as robots, we were not built with asses.
And yet they've still been kicked.
As you finish off the last of the Superbots by you, you look and see that the rest of the Blue Lantern Corps has been decimated and decimated again. The Blue Lantern Power Core itself has been badly damaged, and it is leaking energy. The Blue Lanterns all concur that its light will die, and the Blue Lantern rings will lose their power.
Um,
When do I wake up?
Sometime during this.
could I try and fix it?
Can you try
It's
and
a-
fix it?
Yeah, this is really weird, but because of where they come from, Scylla's heal has 3 separate interesting effects. 1, it can bring the dead back. And 2, it can also affect objects, as it can heal things that don't heal naturally. So, stymieing or fixing it might be beyond the scope of their power, but it seems within the range of things they would do to at least try.
Well, because you try, you are correct that, fixing it, come on, this is a lantern power core. It is.
Yeah, I know. So it needs to be actually a god to pull that off for real.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know how the Spectre would fare with stuff like that, but whatever.
Uh-huh.
So, you manage to, bend and shape the power core to where it's sealed. It's like a tire with a slow leak, to where you can't tell that you are losing air, but you are slowly, and that's what you're able to do for the power core here. It is just you stop the major leak. It's still leaking power though, but you don't notice, and there's nothing you can do about it further anyway. So
Yeah. So, wait. I don't notice. So, despite the situation, I'm under the impression I did succeed?
yes,
Okay. Well, Scylla is going to wave their sword a little bit and grandly announce, I think I fixed it.
the Blue Lanterns all look and recharge their rings and say that it does indeed appear to be fixed. You have given hope where all hope was lost.
Scylla will just nod and say, all in the name of keeping things as they should be.
Well, we cannot give the non-sentient or not sent you you don't have a soul, you don't get a Blue Lantern ring, but we want to honor you anyway, so please accept this awesome Blue Lantern outfit that we power you up with. It'll give you armor for the upcoming fight.
Scylla is going to once again nod and offer a very
Sort of
businesslike thank you.
Sort of pat Scylla on the back for doing such a good job, and says, "It seems like things are turning out all right. It is indeed a hopeful era."
Scylla is going to smile and hold their shield up to cover their face a little bit. Anyway. Wow. what next is on the horizon?
Well, for now, you should come down to our Blue Lantern core planet here and rest before you travel back. We'll heal you and power you up and do all kinds of cool stuff.
Yes.
That sounds
I'm
neat.
glad to know that you stand at our side. And Date Night sort of like gives a gracious bow.
Yeah,
Says, it is indeed just sort of general good.
general good. And so you guys are gonna rest up on the Blue Lantern core planet for just a little bit. You know, not like days or anything like that. But you know, you're gonna be here for a little while, leaving Great King Rat alone in Gotham with his work and everything that he's doing. So, in the interest of giving you all a chance to get some rest and everything, the rest of the session is going to be me setting up some stuff with Great King Rat for when you guys return. And so, if anybody wants to jump off now, aside from you, of course, Great King Rat, feel free to do so, as you won't be overly involved in this. Of course, you're welcome to stick around. I'm not kicking anybody out. But and
Well,
then
I'm sticking around.
and then Great King Rat, just to let you know, we're going to do like 20, 30, 45 minutes of setup, whatever it takes, and ending a little early ourselves. So that's the general plan. If anybody wants to take a quick bio break now, go right ahead, and then Great King Rat will pick up in like 3 to 5 minutes, unless you're good to go now, because I'm just giving everybody else a chance to go use the bathroom. But if you want to, go ahead. If you are good to go now, we can start.
If anybody needs one though, who wants to listen, by all means.
Yeah. I'm not hearing anybody say anything anyway, so I'm sure we'll be good to just do a little bit of the starting, and if they miss a couple minutes of the setup, I'm sure they'll catch on by context. So you're still, on Earth in Gotham, and what? Sorry, you're
The Blue Lantern's mobile core is actually the staff that St. Walker wields. They don't have a big one.
what?
Yep.
But the picture.
Yeah, but it's on their like home planet, which is in fuck off nowhere.
Yeah, that's what was under attack.
Oh Jesus, that's it would have taken them months to get there, even at the speed of light.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That far?
Yeah, it's fucking Green Lantern shit. It takes them forever to get anywhere.
Oh, Jesus. Well, Tremor though is like crazy stupid fast. Like, isn't he faster than the speed of light in space? I think that's what it is.
Lantern homeworld's in a whole different arm of the Milky Way galaxy.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sure they have some fucking form of fast travel I'm completely forgetting about, but
There's got to be something. Either way, like, even if it does take them days or even a week or so, like the stuff that we're gonna set up here isn't going to be affected by that too greatly.
fucking Depression Great King Rat just slowly putting all of his stuff in boxes because he doesn't understand this magic shit and doesn't really have an eye for it, in his own opinion.
Yeah, I like how your whole like team just leaves you right after you come back all weird and acting weird, and they're like, well, he'll be fine.
Yeah, just fucking me and Kite Man right now.
Kite Man actually has a date, so it's just you.
It's him, Kite Man, and a kid that he has like adopted but no longer recognizes.
Yeah. Hunter has been very quiet and reserved because you don't seem to be the same either.
Anything pertinent I should know about you? Food allergies?
He just kind of shakes his head and goes back to playing with his action figures.
Really dropped me in the deep end here, huh? Oh.
If only you had Deep Night.
Deep Knight's a bigger player than Great King Rat right now.
But did you get what I mean?
Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Get out of here. Boom. Fucking puns.
What can I say? I can be very punny at times.
I don't know. The whole ordeal was fishy at best.
Hey!
And now poor Great King Rat's all washed up.
This situation is coming to a bubble.
I'm sure the tides will change sooner or later.
Hopefully we can fish out a solution.
Don't forget, I have still been around.
I, yeah, but aren't you, like, deeply wounded on, like, you're still recovering from new leg surgery.
You may have broken my legs, but not my spirits.
I mean, yeah, but spirit of no, you're on, like, bed rest, aren't you? Lest your body reject your new metal legs. I don't know. I gotta go, magic, memories, and not. I still know how to patrol.
I could come with you.
If you want, like I said. Wait, wasn't he fucking yoinked into the Viv dimension?
Is that what you guys did with him?
Yeah, he was taken to the Viv dimension to get new legs.
Yeah, but I thought that like time was faster there, so like he got his legs and came back.
I suppose. Is Viv still here to confirm or deny legs?
The answer is yeah, that would be possible. You're lucky I'm still in this call. I got out of bed to answer that.
It sounded like you
No.
clapped it.
Anyway, yeah, I'll still be here to field questions. I'm just taking a call.
No worries. Yeah, so Bane, he's been locked up in here. He wants to go out on patrol with you. You guys suit up and head out on patrol, and it's a normal night in Gotham. There's low-level criminals doing low-level criminal stuff. They're robbing ATMs and liquor stores, and they're mugging old ladies in the park, and just in general being shitheads, and you guys are able to go you guys are able to go, around and clean them up. But some reporters like see you stop one of the ATM robberies, and they pull up Gotham Nightly News. Uh, is this the new Justice League?
Uh, as far as I'm aware, yes.
And you're Great King Rat.
Do you know any other 4-foot tall talking rats?
Just Master Splinter. But is this not the criminal known as Bane?
I mean, I'm also the criminal known as Great King Rat. He's on work release.
I see. Is it Justice League policy to accept villains into their ranks?
Supervised, yes. I mean, for God's sake, I could name 4 members of the original Justice League who were villains before they were heroes.
And what would you say to the families of the victims of Bane?
Everybody deserves, regardless of what someone's done, they deserve a chance to work towards being better and making the world better around them. The entire purpose of Arkham, of any of this, is rehabilitation. Bane was not a well man, and I'm sure he'd have more to say than I would on the specifics of speaking to those he's wronged, but nobody deserves to rot in a cage forever. Everybody who's willing to should be able to work to make this city better.
And isn't it true that you and the other villains that are in your employ conspired to frame Lex Luthor for crimes you yourself committed?
That is incorrect.
You heard it here, folks. The Great King Rat confirms that they set up Lex Luthor.
I said incorrect. Oh.
No, don't worry, we'll edit it in post.
Hey, no. How about you come here for a second?
Well, I gotta go get this into my editor.
I'm gonna come here.
They're trying to get away.
Let's have a conversation. I have fucking, even in base form, I have like fucking the same land speed as a Jeep. No, just how much you being paid?
My salary is posted on the news sites. Board. I make $100,000 a year.
$100,000 a year to lie for a living?
Roll insight.
I put some of those magic points into skills.
Oh.
How about a 38?
So you can tell by the way they said it that like they consider the $100,000 a year they're making to be like shit. Like this is a semi-famous TV personality. Like they should be making $1 million a year as far as they're concerned. And just by the way they said that and the disdain, Like you can tell that they're probably being paid off by Lex Luthor's like interests to like you know spin this story so that you guys come out looking bad and Lex Luthor looks like he was set up.
Let me just hold up for a second. I'm not in the business of, cameras down. I'm not in the business of hurting people. Wayne will put on his glasses and get a good look at this guy.
Yeah, he's a good-looking anchor type of guy. Looks a little bit like Nathan Fillion or uh, Harrison Ford. Got that chin and the hair and just David Hasselhoff type.
God damn, that jawline. What are you doing on the street, man? You're bound to lose that to some thug with a crowbar.
Gotham is where I made my name, and it got me on the news every night. And I feel like I need to just be here on the streets, and I'll get my next big story, and it'll break me through to the real big time.
I mean, if you want the real big time, how's you remember get you, what do you say, sports? 10 p.m.?
I mean, that'd be way better than the little night gig I have right now.
Tell you what, you tear up the next LexCorp check that comes through your mail slot, and I'll see to it your face is on TV. Regular basis. With, a little bit sweeter of a yearly pull than you're getting.
National TV?
Uh, Wayne Tech stuff goes out to, like, it's like technically national. We got affiliates in, God, fucking Kill 'Em Off, or one of the boys could tell you, but I think it's like 47 states.
Oh, yeah. I mean, right now I'm just like a local celebrity. I'm trying to become like nationwide.
I'll tell you what, if you're really trying to go full nationwide, we got next time we get a new affiliate, we could put you star face, 7 o'clock news.
Yeah, well, roll persuasion. You know what? I I think that I will take you up on your offer and tell you that yes, LexCorp has been paying off our news station as well as others to uh, try and make the local opinions of you guys as negative as possible.
I mean, seems like kind of a money sink when you can probably get some of the rich fucks to dislike us, but out here we're just doing good as much as we can. Like, Bane fucked some people up, but I don't hear those kind of questions being asked about, like 80% of our staff is people who we're keeping out of prison by giving them a reason to work.
Yeah, but once we show Bane with like turning it into a black and white shot with eerie, scary music in the background, people will definitely view you as the bad guys.
That is a nightmare. Give me just let me actually get your name on a piece of paper because I'm about to hostilely acquire that news station.
Yeah, so he tells you, you can see the van too, has the Channel 5 news team, emblazoned on it, and this is, a local celebrity newsman who you guys would at least be semi familiar with from, like just being around Gotham.
Yeah. Here's the thing about every Gotham local, especially the ones with any interest in, let's say, the theater district. They all want to get the fuck out of Gotham. Outside of some real freaks, there's not a big contingent of people who want to stick around.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about putting on a costume and calling myself the Chin, but that just didn't work out.
I'm ready for a costume.
I'm sorry. That
Yeah,
made me immediately think the Crimson Chin.
yeah.
That's what I was thinking of when I said it. Yeah.
Oh. I'm not even for a costume unless you consider, hair and makeup its own sort of mask. Uh, God, all my books are different. I had a bit of a fall recently. If I mean, hero work. Took a couple blows to the head, but looks like we're opening Houston next.
Houston. Yeah, that's a good market.
Very good market. And you got the chin for Houston. You got the jawline.
Oh, I bet they'd eat me up down there. They'd love me.
I mean, it's better than staying in Gotham where there's things that could literally eat you up.
Oh yeah.
All right, you have a safe drive home. You got my number. Get in contact with me. We'll get this done.
Yep. And just to show you that he's on the up and up, he leaves the digital footage, the drive with you.
Wayne will, as he does that, literally cut him a check. 2 checks. One for the perceived value of the digital drive, which for Wayne, growing up in like the '70s, is probably $1,000.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, you know, just like cut him the check for what he's left behind, and also will signing bonus.
How much?
Probably 5 figures.
Okay.
I like honest men.
Well, I really do want to get the hell out of Gotham, and Houston sounds great, and I do know that Great King Rat owns, the news affiliate, so yeah.
Owns a lot of things. A lot more than I thought I did. It's nice to diffuse things like that. And it may.
Yes, you should have kicked him in the throat.
See, that's not the hero thing to do. We save the throat kicking for the guys with the, swinging chains and old ladies. I mean, there's definitely a time and a place for throat kicking. It's just not with some guy holding the camera trying to make a living. Mm. How were you taking to patrols?
I like the part where we broke that guy's elbow.
Yeah, it is a satisfying way to break an arm, especially for somebody who's like swinging something at you. Although my all-time favorite was God, this was years ago now. But back when I was still a villain, it was mook on mook violence. You know, that kind of villain to villain conflict that comes out sometime. And I think it was a Two-Face guy with a Tommy gun, and I run straight up on him, and I like dive, but with my feet, and I catch both of his knees, and they both buckle backwards.
Ah, that
Horrible.
I must admit, I also found the walking through the park very peaceful.
Oh yeah, night rolls are they're a great way to clear your head. Let me tell you something. When we fucking started, that Gotham Park was not a peaceful place.
It wasn't very peaceful after we found those muggers.
I'll take the muggers over the rapists. I'm glad we got that solved. Ugh.
So, Bane is very uh, intelligent and more artistic and cultured than you would have ever known if you hadn't spent this time with him like this. Because he talks to you about like
Yeah.
some deep things like the philosophies of Sun Tzu and other great thinkers throughout history. Lao Tzu.
Wayne knew there was something there because I believe this happens after the time that he tried to run for fucking president of the country he was born in.
Oh, right, yeah.
But like, not exactly a hard thing to do in the modern era. Or not
Well,
exactly a sign of intelligence, I suppose.
right, but you may have glimpsed a little something, but just the depths of his knowledge of these subjects and his absolute passion for great thinkers is something that a roided out juice head like him is not known for or thought of as something that they would be about.
How'd you ever end up on that sauce?
The Venom. Ah.
Also, I also imagine as he's talking about the philosophers, he also sort of makes reference to Diogenes of Sinope.
If he doesn't,
You
Wayne
remember
will.
the guy who what?
I said if he doesn't mention Diogenes, Wayne will as a joke because he's the guy who I believe famously asked Alexander the Great said, anything, any favor, I'll do anything. You know, you're a great thinker. And he said, move, you're blocking my son.
Yep.
Yeah, so Bane uh
The sauce.
I'm just making sure it says oh yes, I needed the Venom to escape my prison. Without it, I was simply human.
But with the venom, I was more than human. I was superhuman. And I was able to break the guards' necks with one twist of my hand.
They put you in prison as a kid?
Oh, yes, I was born in prison.
I. God, I wish I related to that
Probably should
list.
add the fact should probably add the fact that he was also experimented on.
I was tortured, abused, experimented on. I became strong, but not strong enough, until one day they tested the venom on me. I knew it was my ticket out of there. Unfortunately, it is highly addictive.
I can only imagine that kind of. I mean, even if it wasn't an addictive substance, just being your literal release from prison. I can see something developing there. I just. You want to go blow up that prison after our shift?
I would need to free the people inside first.
Oh, it's still a functional. It's still. Oh, oh, bang! We got some work to do, bud.
We must be careful though, because the gangs still control the prison, and we do not want to let them escape.
I mean, here's the thing. There's a whole different angle that you can take to situations like this when you have too much money, as I do. There's a reason that your country of origin is still allowing something like that to function, and I bet you all you can eat at any of my restaurants. That reason is an American corporation. There are still plantations down south, fucking bananas.
There are things you cannot imagine.
I mean, man, don't start with the you can't imagine shit. I was born in Brazil.
I was born in a prison in Brazil.
I was born in a Nazi's laboratory in Brazil.
My mother died, and I was raised as a slave in prison.
When I was under a year old, the original Justice Society of America came and fucking Wildcat punched my face concave. I died. Like I was not, I had my whole head just fucking crushed in.
Alright, you win this one.
I mean, this is not a contest. This is just venting about our awful, awful childhoods. But Bang, regardless of how long it takes to trace this snake back to its fucking head, I just want you to know, like, the traumatized Brazilian. We will live to see that prison torn down brick by fucking brick.
Nothing would give me more pleasure. Although I am getting pretty hungry, you said you had some food carts around here.
I got food carts. I got sit down restaurants. I got there's Oh, excuse me for 1 second. There's a whole street now that's been zoned for food trucks.
I could eat an entire taco truck.
I'll tell you what, I'll cut the guy a check and you can damn well cry.
You and Bane spend the rest of the night seeing just how many tacos he can actually eat. It is over 100.
Wayne's probably not far behind. Just given that, fun fact, this Wayne hasn't eaten since the Trigon incident happened.
That's right.
It is no longer being sustained by magic.
Yeah.
I mean, he might still be. There could still be shit going on, but if it is, he's got no fucking idea.
No, it was
So,
just your regeneration keeping you alive, but you were so busy with everything else that you just didn't have time, you know?
no, it's just the stress keeps you going until you notice.
Exactly. But yeah, you're literally like thousands of years hungry.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Bang,
No,
this,
yes.
this memory shit's kicking my ass. Is there anything in the, the villain community I missed out on?
Wait, say that again?
I said this memory shit's kicking my ass. Is there anything, any big news in the villain community in the past? What was it, like a year? 3 months?
I have been under the control of the Red Lanterns, and all I know is they are coming to wipe out the Earth.
Oh, yeah, all that. Very fun.
That
Honestly,
that
I
big
just
that big heist in the past, I was stealing some extra juiced up venom, and I was going to kick Eradicator's ass, but that didn't turn out so well, and I ended up raging and being granted the Red Lantern ring, and a whole bunch of shit happened.
I don't like all this space shit happening, especially because there doesn't seem to be much I can really do about it, unless they decide to, destroy the world from Gotham, like a certain
Weren't
ice themed
weren't you
villain did
some
a couple of fuck.
weren't you some kind of super wizard?
At some point, but I don't remember none of that.
Very strange.
I mean, there's a picture of me in Deep Night up on my fucking wall. I'm wearing something that looks like the fucking Elton John Kingsman outfit made out of pink light. I don't know what's been going on.
You know, I know of some people who may be able to help with your memory.
I mean, if it's gonna help me help stop whatever's happening, I absolutely.
We would need to fly to Brazil.
That is not an issue. I did often do it after our shift, and that's because there are aircraft back at the. There's some kind of flying vehicle. I smelled it. I don't know what it is. I mean, worst case scenario, we get on a fucking, Delta flight.
Truly the worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario is Spirit Airlines, Travis.
So, Bane wants to take you
deep into the jungles of Brazil to meet a voodoo priest who will restore your memory.
I don't have any plans for tonight. Killer Moth isn't around. I don't know that I'm dating Sinestro. King Kraken's poker game isn't until Thursday. Yeah, Voodoo Shaman Jungles of Brazil sounds like fun.
So, as Bane takes you down the voodoo priest deep in the jungles, it takes a long time to get there, like a whole day. And once you finally are there, he prepares for you a powerful hallucinogenic mushroom brew that he has you I'd say drink, but it's a little thicker than that. Like you got to chew it a little. But you consume the broth and the mushrooms, and you gag it all down, and you begin to experience everything that you missed. But it's like all at once and it's too much. Roll a just a second, let me see. Roll an intellect check. Yeah.
I'll burn my hero point on that. There's not much else going on.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay, so 18. You manage to avoid going catatonic, and instead, you are overloaded with information. You can think about it like ratatonic, yeah. You can think about it like the Matrix, how they can upload information to you and it's really fast. But even a computer, transferring files, if it's a terabyte of information, it's going to take a little bit. If it's 5 terabytes, it's going to take a little bit longer. You're uploading so much information that it's like your hard drive can't handle it. And so you don't get it all back as far as, oh, I know Kung Fu. But now you're starting to have these memories of fighting Trigon and all the tortures that he put you through when he was, uh, you know, when he was winning and all of that. He would torture you, like constantly. And you remember that. You remember, the million years of boredom of waiting. You remember parts of that, and then you do remember like bits and pieces of like knowing how to cast spells. But it's kind of like if you're knocked unconscious and you're suffering from CTE, you might remember that you could box with the greatest and do all these great boxing moves, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to go out there and do it again. So like you're having these flashbacks of these memories, but it's all like at once and like in like too many fragmented shots to where it yeah, it like overwrites itself and becomes like waking up from a dream to where you can't really remember everything clearly. It's very blurred, but now one thing that does come to you is the image of Lucifer wiping your brain. And you know that like Lucifer did this to you. And that's like the last memory that you have, and then you wake up in the rainforest alone. You don't know how much time has passed or where anyone is. You finally make it back to where your plane was after walking through the jungles and everything. Like I said, it takes like a day. You walk back out of the jungle to where you had, landed, and you look at the newspapers. It's been, you know, however long it takes to get to the blue uh, lantern planet. So your mind took that long to recover, and you're still only getting like flashes. And you wake up and you go there, and your plane is long gone, but you're able to get a plane back to Gotham, and you come back to find that Kite Man has uh, gone into hiding because Bane has taken over the new uh, heroes league that you had and has basically turned them into violent vigilantes. And Kite Man tried to stop them, and Bane uh, fractured his orbital because he's back on the juice again. And that
How upset are you? Out of 1 out of 10.
Uh, like an 11.
and that is where we draw to a close for this session of Doomsday Aftermath. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good
Good gaming!